Hello everybody, Lucifera here. I have a haircut, a new haircut, and I feel good in it. My long hair is gone. It was the demons, my beauty advisor, Zipar and Salos and Hagit, who insisted on a haircut, a new style. Okay, so today I'm going to demonstrate a spell with Belial from Goetia and with Huktigaras from Grimorium Verum. Here is the seal of Belial. Here is the seal of Huktigaras. This seal can be found in almost all versions of Grimorium Verum. And I also use a doll of the target. This spell is for those situations when you have an enemy in your workplace who is doing everything possible to make you quit. And I was exposed to such a situation. A colleague of mine, a man, quit because of that person who was evil and bullying everybody around. And I thought then that the man is married to the wrong woman. His wife was not a witch. She could not defend him. So during this spell, I summon Belial along with Huktigaras. The trick here is that Belial is a solar demon, and he comes from the Cliffa of Tagaririm or Tagirium, that is a shell behind the Sephira of Tiferet. Behind, but it's matched to that space. And Belial is summoned on Sundays and during the astrological hour of the sun, while the most of the demons from Grimorium Verum belong to the Cliffa of Golab, that is matched to the Sephira of Geborah, that is ruled by the planet Mars. So you would summon this guy on a Tuesday and Belial on a Sunday, but I summoned Belial on a Sunday and Huktigaras on a Sunday too, and my spell worked very well. Now about the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. You see, I have two daggers, this dagger and this smaller dagger. This big dagger is used to cast a circle, to define the boundaries of the circle, or to project the power into the doll, into the seal, to move objects and so on within the circle boundaries. This smaller dagger is used only for the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, and I advise you to do this ritual before you begin with your main ritual and call upon the demons, and also after, because also in this spell I use graveyard dirt to powder this doll of this evil person. And I have mixed the graveyard dirt with snake shed and I will apply peppers and so on. The result of this spell is wonderful. The person will dream about you and know whom they have to fear. This is a sort of warning. I warn you, don't mess with me. Don't make me quit. Don't make my life miserable. Don't make me lose my income, because then I will get angry at you and I may do something to you or to your kids. So just stop. Sometimes you have to make people realize that they are messing with the wrong people. So here is my spell, a copy of the spell, and what I use during this spell is a black candle. I coat it with olive oil and then apply graveyard dirt. I use a yellow seal of Belial. I use the doll of the target. You can write the name and surname here with a black marker pen. Also email address, phone numbers, fax numbers, whatever details you have, write it down. And also draw out the eyes and the lips with a pen. And it's good to have a picture of the person so you can look at it while you do your spell. It's for your focus. You will need 2 security pins to attach one arm of the doll to one leg of the doll with one security pin. Then you take the next arm and attach it to the leg. And then you will also need black thread to tie the doll so that the person is unable to cause problems for you. And I use cotton inside this doll for the head cavity. You see, when you make the doll, you leave the head cavity open, a little bit open, so you can easily take out the cotton. And I leave the head half empty because I will stuff the head with certain substances. And for the head cavity, I have prepared a special malicious powder. This powder consists of 1 teaspoon of powdered coffee to cause insomnia. The demon Huktigaras causes insomnia in some people and makes other people sleep. But I wanted to cause insomnia because when a person is tired due to lack of sleep, they are inert. They cannot cause a lot of problems. Then I take chopped pine needles to cause headaches and depressions. Half teaspoon of graveyard dirt. I do this because I want the spirit of the dead to control the target's thoughts. And you have to kind of choose the graveyard dirt, with thought. 1 teaspoon of wormwood. This plant herb is toxic in high concentrations. It causes vomiting, dizziness, and so on. if you place this mixture into the head cavity, the target will become inert. They will not be so active in the workplace, and they will stay away from you. You will also need a slip of paper, a tiny slip of paper. You write on this piece of paper, "I cannot sleep at all, and I am so tired. I want to take a sick leave. I am afraid of Bonnie, me, Lucifer." And you draw a tiny seal of Puktigaras here, because when you summon him, you give him the instructions to go into the mind of the target. Oh, my birds. Sorry, so disturbing. They were sleeping. So, yes, and for the head cavity, for the head cavity, you will need cotton that is dipped into vinegar. This makes the target ill, and they will be away from work. You will also need Tabasco sauce. It is very, very strong. This substance inside the head cavity induces fear. Fear, in this case, fear of you. So we do like this. We prepare everything first. I pour vinegar into a small bowl here, and I add a little bit of Tabasco sauce, like this. I dip the cotton. I will do it later. So we continue with the ingredients. You will also need warm water. Here, I have it. The base is alcohol and water, and I have placed inside a snake shed, peppers, garlics, lemon, and all sorts of things. Yes, and I forgot. You will need your own urine to mark the boundaries, to keep the person away from you, because I had realized how powerful this spell is to keep this person away from you. So you are never together in the office. They will be away. They will just be washed away. They will stay at home with the kids. They will take holidays, and they will be in other departments, but not with you. You will need graveyard dirt. I have shown you graveyard dirt. You will need black pepper. You will need cayenne pepper. This one makes them move away from you. So actually, this is the magic of voodoo combined with the power of demons who manifest this spell. So what you do is you activate the seal of Belial first. You do it with the representations of the 4 elements that are present on the altar. This represents the element of air, and we assume that we have cast a circle here and we have invited the quarters, and we begin by passing the seal of Belial through all 4 elements and asking the elements to cooperate with us. First, air, element of air. I ask you to help me bring power to my spell. The next, element of fire. I ask you to cooperate with me, bring power to my spell. Dab a little bit water, element of water. I ask you to cooperate with me, bring power to my spell. Then at last, you apply a little bit of salt and ask the element of earth to cooperate with you and to bring power to your spell. After this, you start to summon Belial. In my experience, Belial is the protector of a witch. He has been so generous towards me when I was faced with that